Can you smell that? What is that? Sheep, is it? It's cows? No, I know what it is. It's bullshit.
What's up guys, Sal here. So we saw Samsung and Huawei releasing their foldable smartphones a few days ago, and both of their designs are quite different. Samsung chose an in-folding design while Huawei chose an out-folding design. Huawei CEO recently gave an interview where he said that the Galaxy Fold's design is not good. He said having a front and back screen would make the device too thick. Huawei had several solutions, one of them was even better than the Galaxy Fold, but they decided to scrap it and went with the out-folding design for the Huawei Mate X. Alright, so that being said, let me tell you the exact reason why Huawei didn't make the inward folding design. It's not because it's a bad design, nope. It's silly Huawei's even saying that. It's because Huawei is not capable of making an inward folding display. Huawei doesn't even have that technology. Well, technically Huawei doesn't make displays, they just outsource it from a Chinese display maker named BOE. So it's BOE which isn't capable of making an inward folding display. Right now, Samsung Display is the only company in the world that has the expertise and high yields to produce an in-folding displays. No other company is capable of doing that, at least for now. This is not just me talking in the air, it's actually coming from an official from a display technology company. He says Samsung outshone the Chinese rivals in terms of technology in their latest face-off. He said, and I quote, "A display that folds inwards is say 100 times more advanced than a display that folds outwards." He also said that since these displays are not as hard as our regular smartphone displays, which are made up of glass, the outward folding design is more prone to damages or scratches than an in-folding design, which I totally agree with. Since you can't even put a screen protector on these displays, it will get easily scratched no matter how careful you are. And that's the main reason I think Huawei's design is bad. Another big reason why the outward folding sucks is this. Look at how the display looks when you unfold it. Those wrinkles look awful. I'm not saying the Galaxy Fold doesn't have a crease in the middle, but it's significantly less noticeable than this. And by the way, there's a huge scope for improvements in the Galaxy Fold. Samsung has already showcased how their future Galaxy Fold will look like. It will have a full display both at the front and the inside. On the other hand, I don't see anything that Huawei can do to improve the Mate X's design. So the bottom line is, it's so stupid for Huawei CEO to come out and ridicule the design of the Galaxy Fold when the fact of the matter is their own design is inferior and sucks in a lot of ways. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments, and as always, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.